Hey everybody, welcome back to Referee Radio. I know many of you out there are hungry for the assessment tips, and the last episode was primarily just to introduce the assessment process, talk a little bit about it, but in this episode I'm going to delve into the tips, the gold, the things that you can do to ensure a successful assessment. All right, things that the assessor is going to be looking for. Things that you can do to prepare yourself to have a good match. One of the most important things that an assessor is looking for is whether or not you are comfortable out there. The assessor wants to see that you're comfortable. Okay? Are you comfortable in the level of play? That you're not nervous and intimidated. And so if you're coming into a match, you better have some experience working with the higher levels in the older age groups, because an assessment minimum age is under 17 match. So we're talking 245s, the full 90, and the assessor wants to see that you're comfortable in that. Are you comfortable in the level of play? Can you keep up with the level of play? Assessors want to see you run. So fitness is key. You've got to be running in your assessment. Are you close to the ball? Are you close to play? Within 10 yards? Are you running the diagonal system of control properly? Are you getting yourself out wide in your quadrant? Or are you just kind of standing around the center circle? No, that's not going to work in an assessment. And shouldn't be your protocol for any match. You should be moving around on the pitch, and the assessor is going to look at that. It's going to look for how fit you are. And if you keep yourself in shape, that goes a long way. Because when you come out and you look like you are an athlete, okay, or even if you're older like me in your 40s, 50s, do you look like you're active? That goes a long way. Fitness goes a long way in an assessment. And even if you're not where you want to be fitness-wise, give the full effort in the full 90 minutes. You got to hustle. All right? Make sure your signals are sharp. Okay, don't have your fingers apart and a slouchy body language. Have an upright, firm, together, sharp signal. Okay? Know your signals. Assessors are also looking for how you can handle dissent and how you can handle feedback from players and the bench. And the funny thing about an assessment is there's always a chance that a game can't count. So the more messed up your game is, like in terms of how physical and the things that happen, the higher score you can get. So the more difficult a match, the higher your score potential. That's the way an assessment goes. But the assessor wants to see you dealing with misconduct and dealing with players and how you respond. Okay, they want to see you up against those kind of situations, because that's the true measure of a referee, is how they respond in those situations. Okay, the other thing that they're looking for is how you whistle. Okay, and remember that whistling is part of signaling. Okay, are you using a hard, firm whistle for those, borderline calls, those hard fouls, that might result in a yellow card or maybe even an ejection for serious foul play? Are you letting them know? No way. Are you letting them know with the whistle? Okay, and the same can be said for, just little fouls that happen. It could be a quick whistle, get on with the match. So using your whistle, inflection, speaking with your whistle, Okay, and the same can be said with not using your whistle, and that's another area, and that's trifling fouls. Okay, assessors don't want to see you running around dinging every little trifling foul, blowing the whistle, stopping the game, disrupting the match. They want to see flow to the match. Okay, and rather than just dinging a bunch of little unnecessary trifling fouls, talk the players through the trifling stuff. Say, okay, guys, I see it. Keep going now. You've still got it. Way to play through it, guys. Communicate. And that's the thing also that an assessor is going to look for. Are you a good communicator? Can you talk the players through the trifling fouls to allow flow to happen? So all those things are interrelated. They want to see a good flowing match, and they want to see the referee facilitate that. And they want to see you have control over the match with not always needing to blow the whistle to stop the match, or to just be throwing out yellow cards like they're candy. Okay? Sometimes if a guy makes a hard foul that's borderline caution, you can pull him over and say, hey, man, relax on those, okay? Be sure on those. So the next one, you're going to be a caution. Everybody sees you talk to that player and you warn him. Okay, chances are he won't push to the yellow card. And then if he does, the next time is bam, yellow card. And you say, I told you already, and that's the last warning. And you've handled the situation, and the assessor can pick up on all that. Okay, the other tip is your appearance. Okay, you've got to look sharp. Okay, I had an AR on an assessment not long ago, and the guy, his shirt was faded. And the assessor says, what color is that shirt? It's supposed to be gold. Don't wear some kind of faded Jerry Garcia tie-dye bullshit. If you need to get a new jersey or a new pair of socks, okay, or shorts, your shorts shouldn't be gray by now from the sun. They should be black. Okay? Have an updated, sharp, fitting uniform. Make sure the uniform fits you. Okay? Don't be swimming around in, 2 sizes too big for you. I've seen some of you younger guys. And it's cool. I get it. You want to be comfortable, but, keep it kind of fitting. All right? And likewise, some of these old cats, I don't know what it is about you guys, but for crying out loud, get another jersey. You're still wearing the thin stripes. I mean, the thing isn't even yellow anymore. So, guys, focus on your appearance. Is your badge straight? Is your shirt tucked in? Are your shoes clean? Have clean boots. Shine boots. Man, that's key. Assessors pick up on that stuff. Okay? The last tip for today, I've got plenty more, and we'll talk about it in another episode, but the last tip for today is to follow the laws of the game. Okay, and I know that sounds kind of basic and dumb, but it's true. Follow them to a T. Okay, the laws say that a player must exit the field before the substitute enters the field. Okay, follow the law. You'll get dinged on it. Okay, the laws say tape on the sock must match the sock. Follow the law. When it comes to equipment, okay, and procedures, don't fudge on the laws of the game. It's one thing you don't want to do, especially the basics. So follow them and have a process set up. And I'm going to do a whole segment on AR communication and pregame for an assessment. pre-game tips that'll help you big in an assessment. All right, but hopefully that'll get you on your way. And whether you're a new referee just coming on, you got your first assessment, or you're going to have a state assessor come out, and you're moving up into the state ranks. Maybe you're going to be a national candidate, or maybe a national referee. Because remember, we're all in this together, guys and gals. Okay, thanks everybody for tuning in. It's Referee Radio. Those were some assessment tips. Take care, everyone.